Hello and welcome to our channel where we explore spiritual truths. Today, you will learn 10 steps on how to develop a relationship with the angels so that when you call, they will answer. You'll learn how to use specific techniques to receive angelic guidance and inspiration, and how the angels will go to work for you, handling everything from the mundane details of life to medical cures to saving you from great harm. Everyone has heard angel stories, how they have pulled people back from the edges of cliffs or out of the paths of oncoming trains and warned people to avoid dangerous situations. Angels guide those facing tough decisions. They comfort, enlighten, and heal. Take Alex, who lost control of his car on an icy road. As he slid toward a precipice, he called to Archangel Michael. His car immediately moved back into the middle of the road, as Alex said, almost as if it had been pushed by hand. Then there was Verlene, who got angelic assistance when she went blank while taking a test. Her call to the angels helped clear her mind and focus back on her exam. The first thing to consider is, what are angels and why do they answer our prayers? Angels are to God what sunbeams are to the sun. They are an extension of the source of all life. God created the angels to serve and minister to us. Answering our prayers is their reason for being. Although we live in the material world, we have a special link to God through His angels. And we each have a part of God, a divine spark within us that allows us to ask the angels for help and to expect results. As long as what you are asking them to do is positive, is according to God's will not hurt others or interfere with your life plan, the angels will answer your call. Not only can you ask them to help you personally, but you can also direct them, even command them, to perform larger tasks, like stopping crime and saving children from violence and drugs. The angels are literally waiting for you to give them assignments, for there is one rule they seldom break. They don't intervene in our world unless we ask them to. Keep that in mind as we discuss the 10 steps to developing a relationship with angels and putting them to work for you. Step 1. Make room in your life for angels. The angels live in the world of spirit, the heaven world, and we live in the world of matter. Angels naturally gravitate toward their home. So if you want the angels to feel comfortable with you, you need to make your world, your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings more like theirs. To paraphrase the Epistle of James, draw near to the angels and they will draw near to you. The angels are comfortable with thoughts of peace and love, not with irritation and aggression. You may not be able to put out of your mind the rude driver who cut in front of you on your way home, but you can free yourself from the irritation, starting by communing with the angels for just a few minutes a day. Separate yourself from distractions. Turn off the radio and TV, go into a room by yourself or to your favorite nature spot. Imagine an angel in your mind. It helps to have a picture of your favorite angel nearby, and commune with the angels. Simply talk to the angels about your problems. Talk as if you were talking to your best friend, and then listen. Be silent and wait for the thoughts that the angels will put into your mind. You may want to use some of the techniques at the end of this video to increase the flow of positive energy from the angels. Before long, your relationship with the angels will turn into an upward spiral. The angels will help you to feel more positive, and feeling positive will bring you closer to the angels. Step 2. Pray aloud. The angels have answered many an unspoken prayer or intense wish of the heart. You don't have to speak in order to get their attention, especially if you're in a place where it would be awkward, like a business meeting or on the subway. But you will get a more powerful response when you speak to them out loud. There is power in your voice, the power to create or to destroy. God used this power when He said, "Let there be light." By using your gift of speech, you can create changes in your life. Spoken prayer comes in different forms. Songs and hymns, which have traditionally been used to summon the angels. Structured prayer like the Our Father, and unstructured prayer in which you speak the deepest longings of your soul. You can combine all of these with decrees and fiats. Decrees allow man and God to work together for constructive change. They are spoken prayers that enable you to direct God's energy into the world. Fiats are short, powerful affirmations like, "Archangel Michael, help me, help me, help me," which are effective in summoning angelic help. Step 3. Use the name of God. God is inside of you, and when you use the energy of God that is in you to direct the angels, they can answer you with all of the power of the universe. When God spoke to Moses out of the burning bush, He revealed both His name, I am that I am, and the true nature of man. You are the bush, and the fire is your divine spark, God's fire that He gives to you as His son or daughter. It is the power to create in God's name and to command the angels. Jesus used God's name when he said, "I am the resurrection and the life." Every time you say, "I am," you are really saying God in me is, and thus drawing to yourself whatever follows. When you say, "I am illumination," you are saying that God in you is attracting to you more of the quality of illumination that you already possess. Many decrees and fiats use the name of God, "I am that I am." Try the decree I included at the end of this video and you can experience the increased power of your prayers. Step 4. Give your prayers and decrees daily. The angels are always there, but we don't always know how to reach them. The best way to make sure that the angels answer when you call them is to create a well-traveled pathway from your heart to theirs by communing with them every day. And the best way to commune with them is to schedule a daily session of prayers and devotions. It doesn't have to be long. 5 minutes is a great start. Michael, a mechanic, says the angels help him all the time, and that giving daily decrees helps him to stay on the same wavelength as the angels. "On my end, I'm attuned to them more," he says. When he decrees every day, he knows the angels will answer right away each time he asks for help. He says they usually show him where to find missing car parts within 15 seconds and regularly help diagnose car problems. Step 5. Ask for help. Even after you have established your relationship with the angels, you still need to remember to ask for help at the time you need it. The angels respect your free will. On rare occasions, they will intercede without your speaking up, but most often they politely wait to be called. Michael, the mechanic, says that he sometimes struggles over a problem for a long time before finally remembering to call for help. It often happens when he is trying to screw in a bolt in a place he can't see. I can spend 15 minutes trying to start the bolt and then I'll say, "Angels, please help me do this," and the threads catch. Step 6. Repeat your decrees and prayers. Prayers and decrees are more powerful when you repeat them. Many Protestants avoid saying prayers more than once, seeing it as the vain repetition that Jesus advised against as recorded in the Bible, Matthew chapter 6, verse 7. After all, they say, why should I have to ask God for something more than one time? However, the Catholic and the Eastern Orthodox churches repeat the Our Father prayer, Hail Mary, and other prayers many times. Additionally, Jewish mystics repeated the names of God. For some mystics, repetition truly becomes prayer without ceasing, as recorded in the Bible, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. The reason it is more effective to repeat a prayer is that each time you say it, you are giving more light and energy to God and the angels that they will multiply and amplify as they go about answering your request. You can see prayer repetition like this. Visualize a stream of crystal clear water flowing past you. This is the never-ending flow of God's energy. Now see yourself dripping a beautiful purple liquid into this stream. This is the prayer that you are giving. The more you repeat your prayer, the more the stream stays colored. So you are giving the angels more of your energy to work with in fulfilling your requests. Step 7. Send your prayer to the right address. If you want your pipes in your home fixed, you call a plumber. If you want to be rescued from a mugger, you call to the angels of protection. If you want a relationship fixed, you call to the angels of love. Angels have different jobs, and they use energies of different frequencies, corresponding to different colors, to accomplish those jobs. There are 7 kinds of angels, along with 7 archangels and their archai who lead them. The idea of 7 archangels isn't new. Neither is the association of angels with colors or with spiritual fire. As early as the 3rd century BC, the Jewish tradition wrote about 7 archangels, and they believed that the angels were surrounded by spiritual flames and appeared in a variety of colors. You can learn more about the 7 archangels and which to call to by clicking the link in the video description, but here are their names, color, and basic description of what you can call to them for. Michael and Faith, blue flame, call to them for protection. Jophiel and Christine, golden flame, call to them for illumination and understanding. Chamuel and Charity, pink flame, call to them for relationships. Gabriel and Hope, white flame, call to them to purify body, mind, and soul. Raphael and Mary, emerald green flame, call to them to heal and bring abundance. Uriel and Aurora, purple and gold flame, call to them for peace and harmony. Zadkiel and holy amethyst, violet flame, call to them for justice and forgiveness. You can become more closely connected with the angels when you call to the archangel whose angels specialize in handling what you want done. Step 8. Be specific. Angels answer your calls with precision, and they take pride in doing so. The The more specific the request, the more specific the answer will be. As long as you are living your life in harmony with the universal source and devoting your energy to helping others, the angelic host will help you with the smallest details of your life. One inspiring example is the penniless woman who turned over to God a grocery list during World War II. She asked God specifically for the exact items she needed for her family's weekend meals. Within a few hours, a man knocked on her door carrying a basket with everything she had asked for, right down to the veal, potatoes, and pastry flour. Here is how another woman worked with the angels to draw to herself the kind of truck she wanted. Danette was looking for a used Toyota 4Runner but knew that she couldn't afford the steep prices they cost. So she decided to leave it to the angels. She wrote down the year, make, color, engine size, price range, mileage, and type of rims and tires she wanted. She also listed that she wanted a mechanically sound car with power steering, power brakes, power windows, power locks, air conditioning, and cruise control. She cut out a picture of the kind of truck she was looking for and carried it around in her wallet. Every day, she gave decrees and fiats to the angels for 15 to 45 minutes while looking at her list and picture. After weeks of scanning the classifieds, Danette was a little concerned but didn't give up. I knew the angels were working on it. I wouldn't settle for less, she said. Finally, she decided to continue her search in another city, 12 hours away. Her friends there had told her that a 4Runner in her price range just wasn't to be found. But when she looked in the paper, there it was. A 1990 Toyota 4Runner for $3,000 less than any other I had seen, she said. The owner had just placed the ad that day, and the car fit every one of her specifications, right down to the cruise control. Her bank approved the loan, and she drove home in her new 4Runner, thanking the angels all the way. The more detailed your requests, the more satisfied you will be with the results. Step 9. Visualize what you want to happen. You can increase the power of your prayer by maintaining a strong mental picture of what you want to have happen. In addition, visualize brilliant light surrounding the problem or situation you are praying about. Sometimes concentrating on a picture, as Danette did, can help too. Here is another example of how visualization works. A group of students were driving home after attending a spiritual seminar when their car began to overheat. Since none of them had any extra money to spend on car repairs, they decided to ask the angels for help. Each time the needle started creeping up hotter and hotter, I would make fiery calls to the angels, said Kevin, the driver. I told the people in the car to hold the visualization of snow, of crystal clear, cold mountain streams, and ice all around the whole engine. Then we would watch the needle immediately go right back down as the car's temperature dropped to normal. The group made it home safely, thanks to the angels, and an effective visualization technique. Of course, it is better to combine angelic assistance with professional help when possible. Step 10. Expect to be surprised. The question occurs to just about anyone who has ever thought about angels. Why do the angels answer some prayers and not others? Why does one person pray for 10 years without getting what he wants while another gets it immediately? Why are some houses destroyed by fire or flood while others are left untouched? Surely the angels hear everyone's prayers. One reason is that the angels' ability to respond to our prayers is based upon the cumulative effects of our past actions, our good and bad deeds from this and previous lifetimes, also known as karma. The angels are neither genies nor Santa Claus. They must play by the rules of karma. When we pray and give devotion to the angels, they can sometimes eliminate the effects of karma, but often they can only reduce them. The angels hear all of your prayers, but in order for your request to be granted, they must fulfill 3 conditions. 1. They may not interfere with God's plan for your soul or with your karma. 2. They must not be harmful to you or anyone else. 3. The timing must be right. You could pray for years to win the lottery and not win, but you might get something you didn't expect, like a higher-paying job that leads you in new directions. Perhaps the angels couldn't answer your prayer to win the lottery because your soul needs to learn the lesson of earning a living, but they did answer in the way that was best for you. If you follow the steps in this video and still find that you don't get an answer, the angels may be trying to tell you something. It might be time to revise your prayer and try again. But keep praying, and know that the angels will give you the best answer that they can based on your soul's needs. Prayer always bears fruit. You just have to know where to look. So, in summary, angels are all around waiting for our calls so they can help us. Many of us actually have angels assigned to our life streams who have been there from our birth. To establish contact with the angels, Make room for them in your life. Purify your thoughts and feelings towards others, yourself and all of life, because angels are extensions of God, pure in thought and deed, and the more you can think like they do, the closer you will get to them. Prepare a quiet place to focus your devotions to God and His angels, and set a daily time where you can give them your full attention. Don't forget to ask your angels for help when you need it. Repeat your prayers and decrees over and over. This will give the angels more of your energy to work with. Call to the right archangel for the task you need help with. There are specific angels who are trained to handle specific tasks. Be clear and precise when asking for their help. The more details you can give, the better the chance of getting exactly what you want, if it's the will of God. Visualize in your mind what you are asking for. See it surrounded by light. This will give more power to your prayers. And lastly, the answer you get from the angels may not be what you expected. Finally, here is a decree you can give to attract Archangel Michael's protection into your life. This is a perfect decree to give before starting off to travel somewhere. Giving this 3 times while visualizing blue angels surrounding your car will draw the Archangel to you, and his angels will surround your car as you travel, keeping you safe from harm. So, here's the decree.
Traveling protection. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. I am His love protecting here. I am His love protecting here. I am His love protecting here. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. I am His love protecting here. I am His love protecting here. I am His love protecting here. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. I am His love protecting here. I am His love protecting here. I am His love protecting here.
I hope these steps will help you build a close relationship with the angels and enlist their service in your life. To find out more about angels, check the links in the description for excellent resources. Also, if you like this content, please subscribe to this channel and click the like button. Thank you.